What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Bearded Fortech. If you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. 6.7 liter upper oil pans. We're going to talk about these. First, big shout out to Eric Berg of I Do Cars for sending me this 2011 oil pan that I desperately needed to do this job. We're going to talk about all this, and we're going to talk about why we're putting a 2011 pan on another truck, and we're going to talk about some other things that have come out for these upper oil pans. This is a 2011 pan. It is a gasket. I will bring you guys closer so you can see this in just a few minutes. This uses a gasket. Mid 2012, they did away with that and went to one of these pans, which is a sealant pan. These things leak all the time. This came off of a 2016 F250, and my customer, he's also a subscriber. Thank you, Mr. David. He's had this thing resealed 5 times, and it was just starting to leak over here in this corner. He also wanted me to replace the rear cover and the rear main seal while back there, but I will show you all that here in just a minute. But I wanted to talk about these pans and show you the similarities and the differences in that a 2011 pan will work from a 2019 back to a 2011 and SPE, what they came out with. Okay, 2011 pan, 2016 pan, from first glance, they look exactly the same. Basically because they are the same, except this has a channel in it for a gasket, and I'm getting ready to peel all this stuff off here. Eric put it through the parts washer for me. If you did not see the video to his teardown, I'll leave a link down in the description or up here in the corner somewhere. That's a really good teardown. Thank you, Eric, for getting this out to me as quick as possible. You see on this pan, there is no channel. It is just sealant. It still does have a circle gasket, square gasket, square gasket. I have the gasket kit sitting right over there. It's the little bitty one. I'll show you in just a minute. As far as the sides go, we'll look at this side. This is for the oil cooler. Let me move this over out of the way a little bit. It's got one hole in, one hole out. That one's a little bit oblong, but if you look at the back of the coolers, this is the one that came off of the 2011 pan. This is the customer's. It'll work. We did this to Harry's truck, Powerstroke maintenance. His is a 2019. We did the exact same thing. It works. He also has this bigger kit on here for a bigger oil filter, which uses the cat filter right there. And he's also putting on a SPE lower pan, which he did. There's that one right there. That's a SPE pan, but he went ahead and got a new one because it has a gasket. But whoever redid his pan, they siliconed that with the gasket. Anyway, all right, moving on. This is for the oil cooler. Oval, oval, circle. Oval, oval, circle. But do you see this right here? This hole right here? In the bottom of the pan, there's a bolt that goes through here. And there's no circle on this one. All right, so how do we fix that? Well, here's the cooler that came out of it. Okay, it sits just like that. This is the coolant hose that runs along the bottom of the pan. That's 13 millimeter nut. That's the bolt that goes through that helps hold this on. But it's just a stud. There's nothing that goes through there. The oil comes in and goes out through here, and coolant goes in and out through here. Look here, it's solid. All they did was just take the nut away. You still got oil coming in and out and coolant going in and out. It's solid. As long as there is a gasket, it will work. It's not gonna leak. We did this with Harry, Powerstroke maintenance. His was the same thing. I think he used an aftermarket one though. That is the only 2 differences. Other than that, you can stick a gasket in this bad boy and you're still gonna put sealant on the 4 corners. Here, which is at the back of the engine, and then up here, you see where the sealant is there and there, that's for the front cover. Well, let's go under and take a look so you can see what I did. Okay, see the lights flashing, it's dying. Okay, new cover, new seal. I gotta put the tone ring in there. The oil pan is down. I cleaned it. I may go over it one more time again, but see how I have to let this sit. See how there's a little bit of oil dripping out of here? So he's got a new cover, new seal. We're gonna slap that pan in there. Once we get that pan in there, it's just gonna have sealant, like I told you, here, here, and then in the front. Stick my light down in here so you can see it. And we'll go to the other side. It's probably a little too bright for you because it's facing the wrong way. Sorry. Oh, nope. There we go. Here and here. That's where the front cover meets. Okay, so what did SPE come out with? They came out with a gasket that when you scrape all this silicone off of here, they have little grommets that will actually sit down inside some of these bolt holes, and it will hold the gasket in place. It's kind of like a transmission gasket, like one of the reusable ones. It's metal with like impregnated rubber or nitrile is what I think he said is using. I've been speaking to Chance. Sorry if I just blew into your ear. I know you guys have been blowing up my email and sending me links to the video, and I appreciate that, and I saw it the day they put it out. Thank you, Thomas, for sending that to me, because that was the day it came out, and you immediately sent it to me on Instagram, and it caught my attention. But unfortunately, they're not available yet, so we still have to go this route right here, which is putting a gasketed pan on if you can find one. Like I said, I got this one from Eric Berg. I called him and I said, hey buddy, don't you have that 2011 pan engine? Want to do a tear down so I can get a pan? I need it. And so he did the tear down again. I'll leave a link to that tear down in the description. I'll probably put it up top somewhere too, as well. It's a really good tear down. And I'm really excited, curious actually, to see how this gasket is going to work with SPE. Because if you watch the video, which I'll link that video as well if you haven't seen it already, it looks like a transmission pan gasket, one that you can reuse. And they provide the O-ring here and the one here that's like nitrile, they're green, and then the actual gasket that fits on top of it, and then all you'll do is you'll put the sealant in the four corners. Make it a whole lot easier, which is really, really cool. And we've been waiting for somebody to do this, and not only waiting for somebody to do this, we've been talking to different companies, and all of them always say, yeah, we got one coming, but nobody ever actually produced anything, put out a video, actually showed anything. They just keep saying they're going to do it, and I don't think they ever do. And that's fine. It is what it is. I wish I had the tools to actually make one. Otherwise, I'd make one myself. But a lot of people ask me, is a 2011 pan going to fit on a 2016 or 2019? Absolutely. I'll leave a link in the description to where I did Harry from Powerstroke Maintenance almost 2 years ago. And it hasn't leaked a drop. And we did this conversion here, which is not too bad to do. I'd rather do this than sit here and reseal. And all I'm doing now is, because I got the new cover up there, I may go through and clean up the block one more time, and I'll put some surface prep wipe on it, and it's got to sit overnight. It's got to drip dry. And once it drip dries, then I can come in. I'm gonna go ahead and put my gasket in here, and that way it'll be ready to go in the morning. And whoever sealed this last time, he caked this stuff on here. There was some in the pickup tube, and it was starting to leak over here in this corner, like I showed you in that short. Mr. David, the customer, he's also a subscriber. Again, thank you. He told me it's the 5th time. Oh, there's also an O-ring here. And this time is the better out of all of them, and it's just starting to leak here, and it's been about a year, I think he said. And it's starting to rear its ugly head, which means it's going to eventually do it again, and it's going to get worse. So he wants to just completely eliminate it. He's very peculiar about his truck. He maintains his truck very well.
which I love. Very nice guy, very clean. I know I made a mess under your truck, but I promise it'll be clean when I get done. You won't even know I was there unless you watch this video. But anyway, that is the difference between the pans. This is where the oil pump sucks it up. So I don't know why they went away from a gasket. I guess they weren't making money on oil leaks. I'm not sure. And then having to take them down and reseal them, and then they start leaking again. Oh, because also over here, there's 2 different kinds of sealant I found that you can use to keep these things lasting a little bit longer than a year or 2 if you have to reseal. And that is Motorcraft TA31 or the Right Stuff gasket maker, black or gray, either one. Those are the 2 that we found works best if it's under warranty, or if you go to the dealer and try to get it done at the dealer. It calls for TA357. That's what it came with from the factory, and that's what they're going to give you under warranty. And then when you go to the parts department doing these, that's what they're going to bill out to the ticket, even if you ask for TA31. So it's not cheap. If you can't get TA31, you can use the Right Stuff gasket maker, gray or black. That works very well too. But I'm going to continue cleaning this up, get the gasket and everything ready for this thing. Man, this stuff is just caked on here. Anyway, SPE, I hope you see this video. We really need those gasket kits. I have so many oil pans that I got to do. I got a lot of people that want to get rid of this sealant crap. Josh Dorman, if you're listening, I know you watch the videos. It's been about a month since I talked to you. We need a gasket kit, man. Like, whoever can give me one first, I guess. I'll use both. It doesn't matter. Both great companies. So without further ado, or not without further ado, I want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you watching the videos, learning about these oil pans and these 6.7 liters. If you have any work that needs to be done to your 6.7 liter Powerstroke, I'll be down here in Florida to do them. We'll have to get you in on the schedule, or you can contact A-Rod, Powerstroke Tech Talk with A-Rod. He comes down here and does them, or you can contact Rayman Ray. We'll get you figured out. We'll get you in the books. We'll get you fixed up. But I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.